Hey guys, what's up? It's Crooked Engine here, a name that will likely mean absolutely nothing to you. That's okay, because my name doesn't matter in this. We're here to talk about Team Fortress 2, a game that has captivated the hearts and minds of many gamers. Sadly, due to the many missteps of the late TF team had taken, we are now on the decline as more and more players threaten to leave the game for good. To make matters worse, it has been almost a full year since the last major TF2 update has been released, the Meet Your Match update. However, this coming update, that is a jungle update along with a Pyro class pack, could very much bring back TF2 from its slow decline, promising a full-length SFM video, rebalancing Pyro, adding new weapons, fixing the TF2 matchmaking system, as well as bringing the next big campaign similar to Gunmetal and Tough Break, dubbed TF2 Campaign 3. For a long time, the community has been asking for a remedy to the issue of balancing the Pyro. No, you know what? Screw that. I'm not gonna explain this to you. Just watch this gameplay that I recorded with a friend a few days ago. Are we just going to spawn? Going straight to the... Dude, this is a bit dangerous. I'm the guy calling medic. Dude, there's so many people! Uber me! Oh, thank you. All the crits! Please. Oh, you're fucked. Okay. This house, yep. He's going WM as well. Do stand near the house, Oh, that is so many people. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh my god, what is this game? Oh, are you dead? Oh, you died. Oh, I'm top scoring. What is this? Oh, I died. Oh my god. I've got 17 kills. What the fuck is this? Yeah, it's pretty insane. Hopefully this new update will change all that and make the Pyro a lot more fun to both play with and against. Now this all sounds great, right? Well, perhaps and perhaps not. While some have already been chugging along on the hype train for months now, I'm going to take a different approach to this update. What if this is the last update for TF2? Is that even possible? Wait a minute, so how exactly can this update doom TF2, you may ask? Well, one of the main reasons are the stakes involved. It's almost been a full year since Valve last released a major update, and players have been getting increasingly angsty since then. If this update screws up in a massive way, it's proving to the fanbase that even with more than enough time, the TF team still cannot make something polished and worthwhile. Adding to this is the fact that due to the small amount of programmers on board the team, the fixes and patches would arrive very slowly. This had already been demonstrated in the aftermath of the Meet Your Match update. The fallout of a scenario like that might just be enough to finally convince the majority of the player base to move on. By the time the patches arrive, it would have already been too late. Now, what exactly is the other side of the story? For those who are pessimistic, the opposing argument is surprisingly strong. The first real snippets of the news came several months ago when several prominent figures in the TF2 community, such as Tyler from Valve News Network and Uncle Dane, were invited to Valve HQ and allowed to interview D, Riller and the rest of the TF team. Even though they were not allowed to disclose certain information, they revealed several major inklings such as TF2 Campaign 3, a SFM video, and a new Valve-made jungle map. It was later known that the winners of this year's Saxy Awards were also invited to Valve to help give the TF team some new insight and perspectives. A blog post earlier this month announced the final period for which map and content creators can submit and polish their submissions for the jungle update. There's also been plenty of patches and fixes in the recent months, along with another surprise ban wave of Lamau box users. Based on the comparisons with previous updates such as Gunmetal and Meet Your Match, the update will likely be released either late July or early August, though nothing has been confirmed so far. Recently, the TF team has done one thing the community has been asking for years: better communication. On the official TF2 blog post, they released conceptual balances for all the classes except for the pyro, many of which are actually not half bad. In fact, they took one step further by allowing feedback from the community as well as suggestions on how the TF team might accomplish their goals. It seems that the one thing that makes this update so different from the controversial Meteor Match update is communication. There has been almost an unparalleled interaction between Valve and the community. In fact, the Riller had gone so far as to agree to answer a list of 10 questions that had been sent by Valve News Network, though it had yet to be answered. Final verdict? No, the Jungle update will not be the last update for TF2. In fact, all the evidence suggests the contrary, that this update, while not necessarily flawless, will be revolutionary in the recent history of TF2. Never before has the TF team been so attentive to our needs and opinions that I genuinely believe the Jungle update will set a precedent for all future TF2 updates. In my opinion, as long as the Team Fortress team doesn't make this update completely unplayable, TF2 will still benefit greatly from it. I believe that stagnation will always be worse than a bad update, and that even if a buggy update came out, it will still stimulate the TF2 community. If all these things aren't a sign that things are changing for the better, I don't know what is. There might be some rough rounds ahead of us, but let's hope that by the end of it all, the worst thing that will come out is TF2 Reddit making a big boo-boo.
What dreams of chronic and sustained cruelty.